I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling. And the topic today is wrestling. More importantly, A&E and WWE is doing a season 2 of WWE Legends, you feel me? That's where they do this 2-hour documentary on some of the biggest legends of wrestling, and they put it on A&E. They was doing this last season. We had Roddy Piper, Macho Man, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Booker T, and somebody else. I think Lex Luger, right? We had somebody else, you feel me? We had somebody else. I didn't do a review for everyone last year, so I'm definitely going to do a review for everyone this season, respectfully. This season, we supposed to have Goldberg, I think Edge, DX, Kurt Angle, I think, Rey Mysterio. It's going to be dope. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be dope. So I'm going to be putting on a video every week about these WWE legends, gangster. This week, it was The Undertaker. This one was kind of good and bad. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie and say it was terrible. But some of this stuff I already seen already. You feel me? I seen in The Undertaker Last Dance documentary, Last Ride. A lot of this footage was from there. And then we see Undertaker on the Stone Cold Broken Skulls. And he talked about a lot of this already. So it's like, this wasn't a lot of new information, you feel me? It wasn't a lot of new information we got about The Undertaker. It was still good though, but it wasn't new. Some things I learned, he played ball in high school and college. I didn't know that. I didn't know Undertaker played ball in high school and college. That's kind of dope. His first name was Texas Red. That's kind of crazy when you think about 10 years later, he became Big Red or Big Red Evil. That's kind of crazy. Devon Neville's dad, whatever his name was, he found him. And that's all much it. That's all the new stuff I found out. You feel me? They talked about Ole Anderson never saying Undertaker would draw money. I heard that before. They talked about the history with him and Kane. Heard that before. They talked about his multiple injuries. Multiple injuries. I heard about that before, so none of that was really a shocker to me. You feel me? And then they talked about the streak, which we heard before. That wasn't brand new either. We heard about the streak. Bruce Pritchard said he felt the streak should have remained the same. Undertaker said that he's glad that he got to put somebody over. You feel me? I go here and here on the streak. It's like however I wake up feeling on one day. Because they say what you want. The streak created Brock Lesnar. This beast Brock Lesnar that we see was made from the streak. You feel me? He's been the final boss ever since he beat the streak. Everybody in game is to beat Brock Lesnar. And only 3 to 5 niggas done it in the last 10 years. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew Mack, probably Triple H, Undertaker, and Cena. Those are the only 6 niggas to beat Brock in this whole decade. Gangster, or last decade. Crazy. So they definitely capitalized off the heat that he got from the streak easily. But then again, it's 21-0 at WrestleMania, bro. If that's how we would have ended, or 22-0, that would have been immaculate. Gangster, that would have been immaculate. WrestleMania record of 22-0, that will never be done. The 22-2 or 23-2, that will never be done either. But the 22-0, that would have been crazy. Gangster, that would have been crazy. But that was a big moment that was probably one of the biggest moments in wrestling. Gangster, the streak ending, that's one of the biggest moments ever in wrestling. But like I said, it wasn't a lot of new stuff I found out about already. I watched a bunch of Undertaker's docs. He been doing mad interviews the last 3 years. So it's this wasn't new information for me. It just was a nice little good 2 hours to watch some classic wrestling, talk about classic wrestling, stuff like that. It wasn't really nothing too crazy to me. They also going to be doing WWE Rivals, where I guess they talk about the greatest rivalries of all time. They doing one on Shawn and Bret, obviously. They doing one on Brock and Kurt Angle. They doing one on, I think, Edge and Cena, if I'm not mistaken. Edge and Cena. And they doing somebody else. This one is not that long. It's only 30 minutes long. I don't know if I'm going to do a review on it every week. Let me know what you think in the comment section. But my takeaway from this is this. Not only is The Undertaker the greatest character of all time, but he might have had the greatest career of all time. Think of that. He started in 1992. That's when he came out as The Undertaker. He retired like what? 2020? That was his last match with AJ Styles, the Boneyard, WrestleMania 2020. That's 18 fucking years. Not lying. 28 fucking years. Like, bro, that's a long fucking time, bro. That's a long time, bro. Gangsta. And then he's wrestled everybody. Hogan, Piper, Flair, Steamboat, Savage, Michaels, Bret, Austin, Rock, Mankind, Triple H, Randy Orton, Batista, John Cena, Kurt Angle, Edge, AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew Mack, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson. Like, bro, everybody who's everybody in the last 30 years of wrestling wrestled The Undertaker. Gangsta. He's wrestled everybody that's anybody in the last 30 years. So not only does he have the greatest career, like the greatest character of all time, he also has the greatest career of all time. Because he was never a mid-carder. He was a world champion multiple times. Always was a big deal. And then he had some of the greatest matches we've ever seen. He said himself, him versus Shawn, him versus Triple H, and him versus Triple H again is something like 4 back-to-back matches of all time. I can't disagree with that either. That 4-year span is some of the best wrestling you're ever going to see from one nigga. One wrestler did that back-to-back. He's a GOAT for that, bro. Gangsta. He's a GOAT for that. Undertaker WWE Legends review. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back on more.